Girl dressed as Melania in very specific outfit FLOTUS wore gets out and everyone immediately notices one thing. Yesterday the President and First Lady held a greet and treat for a huge line of costumed children of all ages at the White House grounds. They spent hours handing out candy gift bags, shaking hands and taking pictures with the children and their parents. It was a beautiful classy event, just like everything the Trumps do. There were all types of costumes in attendance, from little firefighters to even a massive inflatable dinosaur. But the costume that got the most attention was the one of a little girl dressed as First Lady Melania as she dressed for the hurricane response trip to Houston, Texas. Although the costume was a gamble because it could potentially bring up bad memories for Melania since it was the very outfit she wore before keyboard commandos on social media mocked her for days for departing the White House in 4-inch high heels on the way to survey damage from Hurricane Harvey. It was a hit for the people in attendance and the First Lady. An Alabama elementary school teacher assigned her class a presentation project to depict their favorite First Lady. Students were allowed to choose any FLOTUS in history and for whatever reason they wanted, so long as they explained why they picked who they did. One mother took this as an opportunity to get especially creative in helping her daughter put on what was arguably the best demonstration for this assignment that former First Lady Michelle Obama probably didn't appreciate. The 80-year-old unnamed student wasn't told who to pick for her project. She came up with the idea on her own and talented mother helped her achieve it. The end result is the picture of parenting well done, but more importantly, it's the message that many in America are missing, delivered by a little girl. Having learned about many notable First Ladies leading up to this project, the little girl chose our current FLOTUS, Melania Trump, as her favorite. The image that apparently stood out to her as the most impressive was Melania's Inauguration Day look when she donned a classic Jackie O style. Her mother helped her recreate the recent iconic moment, sewing an ensemble that was impressively identical to Melania's and styling her daughter's hair in the same classy, yet understated updo. However, what she was holding represented a little piece of another FLOTUS as perhaps an underlying message. The second grader held a Tiffany's box that was a replica of the gift she gave Michelle Obama when they former first couple greeted their replacements at the White House on that inaugural morning. The response Michelle gave Melania when she handed her the gift sent shockwaves around the country as she seemingly couldn't control her face or hide her hate the second she accepted it. Michelle probably doesn't like that her time as FLOTUS didn't leave an impression on the young generation enough for this girl or anyone else to have picked her to honor. What's most impressive is not only how perfect this little girl looked as Melania but that we finally have a First Lady that girls can look up to and be inspired by. Of course, the liberals have their version of the costume. Online retailer Yandy had jaws dropping when it unveiled their reality star costume, which bears a strong resemblance to Kylie Jenner, but now they've unveiled another Halloween getup just as shocking. The popular retailer is now selling a sexy costume seemingly inspired by Melania Trump, with some minor changes. On Inauguration Day, the First Lady donned an iconic pastel blue ensemble from Ralph Lauren that she paired with a pair of blue gloves and pumps. Yandy's newly released model wife costume, which retails for $70, is a thinly veiled reference to Melania's inauguration look. However, the company made some alterations to the outfit with a crop top and mini skirt that shows an eyebrow-raising amount of skin. Stand by your hubby in this exclusive model wife costume. The description reads, gloves not included. The shoes also aren't included, and if you want to be historically accurate, Melania was wearing a pair of pricey Manolo Blahniks. Of course, liberals always feel the need to turn something good-looking and classy into something dirty and classless. They must be very upset that there was just no way to make their former First Lady Michelle Obama look good. Other than a mask, which didn't sell at all, there was no other way to turn Michelle Obama into anything kids would want to dress up as. All kids knew during the Obama years was what the lies liberal teachers used to indoctrinate them with, and that they couldn't eat tasty foods at school anymore because our then First Lady took it upon herself to dictate what was healthy for children to eat while she ate like a queen day after day, and by the looks at her figure, you could tell.